All right, folks, Vitek here from Wani. With us today, we have one and only Ray of Fates Warning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
The new DVD is coming up later this month. It feels really great that you've been touring all over the Europe and States from last couple of years, and this is your second live record and the first one in 20 years. So obviously fans have been waiting for something like this, and especially the ones who've been following you around the world. So talk to me a bit about the thinking behind live over Europe, and why now was the right time to go for it.
Well, I mean, it's been about 20 years since we've done the last album, so we haven't done a studio album in over 9 years. So, and we have a lot of new material that we wanted to play, and and basically after the last 4 or 5 years of writing and touring, we decided we're going to take a little break for now, and in the meantime, or in the interim rather, we would put something out, something for the fans, and sort of a thank you for all these years of them being behind us and following us all these years. They're really great fans, and we figured it'd be a really cool idea, instead of doing one live show, just to do a tour out of it and play some of our favorite cities and put it together that way. So it was a cool idea, and it worked out well. It worked out great for us.
Absolutely.
Hope people enjoy it.
Absolutely. I like the way how the DVD is divided into, say, the theories side and then the classic side of Fates Warning. Obviously, you begin with one of my favorite tracks from Theories, that is From the Rooftops. And obviously, it sets the tone for the entire one, and followed by so many great songs that you played. So it kind of makes me feel that the vocals that I hear on the live setting is something which I feel touch more on the rougher side, the purer side of Ray Alder, which only aids the music. It sounds really great, when I listen to it on the album as well. So, what was your approach, when you knew that that this DVD is going to be recorded live, and obviously it's scattered around multiple cities and many shows? So, was it like a pressure that there'll be some songs taken from one show and the other one sometimes you have a bad throat, so things like that?
Yeah, I mean, the idea was, that, basically a live album is supposed to be live, and there's no overdubs and things like that.
Absolutely.
So the way that we did it was, we picked the different cities, different songs from different cities, and basically, we would pull, if I did a bad part, somewhere, we would pull that part from another show and put that in there. So it's edited together. It's all live, but it's, some of it's from different shows, because I'm not perfect.
Yeah, nobody is perfect.
Yeah. So that was, the cool idea, actually, again, that we could, pull back and forth between different takes. It's sort of like when you record an album in the studio and you basically do the song about 10 times.
Right.
And then you pull the best parts out of each, and do it that way. I don't know, not if everyone does it that way, but we do it that way sometimes.
Well, that's cool, and the live setting, the club setting, always works in the favor of the band when it comes to the intimacy and the energy that it captures. And when it comes to live albums, I would prefer club setting any day over, be it a festival or anything, because I feel there's a certain rawness that I pretty much enjoy every time it's on the live album, and it kind of brings the whole studio music to life. And obviously with most prog bands, and Fates obviously being one of them, there's a sort of precision that's on par with what you guys did on the studio when I heard it on the album. So was it again a conscious decision, let's capture the club settings, the more compact, intimate venues, which where the fans and the band interact and give out their energy?
Yeah, I mean, some of the places we played obviously weren't very big. We did a really small club in Milan. It was maybe 400 people, maybe, or something. And it was great. The energy in the room was just unbelievable. And I think the point was to capture some of that, live, that feeling, especially the band, the excitement in the band, and the audience, of course, as well. So again, it was something for us to give back to the fans after all this time, and we made a point every night to, this is, we're basically making history with this, and thank you for all the years of loyalty, for sticking with us over 30 plus years, man. So, and again, when we play songs, we stick to the script. We don't really change anything around unless there's a keyboard part or something like that. Then of course we have to do something to fill that in and do it with guitars or something like that. But again, we usually stick to what it sounds like on the album. We don't want to change anything, because for instance, when I see a concert, I want to hear the song that I know. I don't want to hear a different version. So we usually we're pretty set on doing the songs exactly how they are in the albums.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I believe this album is also has come out at the right time, because obviously prog as a genre has evolved over the course of years, and fans have come out of nowhere loving this type of music. And obviously the older fans, when they see this, there's going to be a lot of love as the old material is again brought alive, and the new fans are there who are unfamiliar with Fates Warning. This is a perfect introduction to your current as well as back catalog. So again, it's a delight for fans who might have explored Fates now, and it really helps the band get some new fans as well.
Yeah, we've noticed actually with the last couple of albums, we've had some younger fans in the audience. Of course we have regulars, and a lot of people follow us around on the European tours. I don't know, it's crazy. I love it. It seems like a lot of money and a lot of effort.
Definitely.
But it's like, we have noticed that we have some new fans out there that aren't aware that we have a back catalog that's as big as it is. But I mean, that's a good sign, especially for a band who's been around for over 30 years. I think.
Absolutely. I really love the solo record, that Jim came out with last year, and now it's been a while since you guys released the last record. That was in 2016. So is there anything that's currently in the pipeline, or are you still in the writing mode?
Right now we're not in the writing mode. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. I'm sure that'll come out soon enough, what everyone's doing, but for the meantime there's no plans to write another Fates Warning album, not in the near future at least.
Okay, so is the band, is it kind of like tour sometime, work on your side projects, come back and tour again, or was it like no Fates Warning activity happening for the next few years?
Right now, there's just no plans to go to go into the studio or write. But yeah, people are working on different things, and we're working on another tour right now for South America. So that is still a little up in the air. It's 90% sure, but we'll see what happens to that.
Nice.
Can't really say anything until it's confirmed.
Absolutely. Fates Warning are often cited as one of the pioneers of progressive metal movement, along with Queensryche and Dream Theater. And at the end of the day, it's about music for you guys. But did you kind of accept that? Expect to find yourselves credited with high appraisal? I know you came a little later to the band, but what was your expectation of yourself when you decided to pursue Fates Warning?
I mean, I don't know. I was really young, and it was just something I wanted to do. It wasn't something I planned on. I was kind of doing it as a hobby, just something to have fun with. And then getting into band, it just kind of rolled with it and see where it took us, kind of thing. And I didn't know. I really didn't expect that 30 years later I'd still be in a band and touring and living in another country, so life changes without you knowing it,
Absolutely. Well, that's great. I really love how this DVD has come out, and obviously it's going to be releasing later this month via Inside Out. Ray, once again, it's always a pleasure having a chat with you. Good luck with the release, and with also the upcoming South American tour as well. I hope you guys come to India someday. You have such a great fan following there.
Yeah, me too, man.
People dedicate, people love progressive metal, and it's unbelievable. But we had Dream Theater come here for the first time the last year, and it was raining, and there were around 8,000 progressive metal fans still there checking them out for the first time. So it will really be great to have Fates Warning come here and play.
I would be blown away. Yeah, please. Anything. Put out a good word. We'll be there.
That I hope that happens soon. Well, Ray, once again, take care of yourself. I'll catch you on the road soon.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.